$3 million. I'm sorry, y'all. I spent $3 million on jewelry.
Hi, I'm Willie McGinnis, and I'm the host of the new and exciting show, Second Chance. We're going to take you inside the lives of a lot of different athletes. We're going to visit some of their trials and tribulations.
My name is Andre Bad Moon Rising, better known aka Spider-Man.
My name is Corey Blunt.
My name is Gary Trent.
Hi, my name is Latasha Byers.
Dennis Boyd.
My name is Olden Polynice.
My name is Ricky Williams.
In order for the athletes to be on our show, they have to be candid, they have to be 100% honest, and they have to be very transparent. We're going to bring in a great support system with a lot of resources, life coaches, alcohol and drug counselors. We're going to provide the resources to help these athletes take the next step in life.
Talking about this, jewelry. Talking about some jewelry. All right. This generation talk about they make it rain. The generation I'm from, I was making it snow. I'm sorry, y'all. I spent $3 million on jewelry. If I could do it all again, if I could do it all again, I would spend $2.9 million on jewelry. I even bought the first 300 Z-top off the assembly line. I tried to put the T-top on while I was riding on the Highway 85 in Atlanta, and it went somewhere, so I had to take it back. I bought another Ferrari. I was tripping. I was really tripping. I needed help. First of all, I ain't burned my house down. And second of all, I don't think she intended to burn the house down. She just was upset and didn't get to quite understanding that Nike sent me all them shoes. I didn't ask for the shoes. Nike sent me. It was my time to get my order. My order came in. And I think one thing led to another, and that's how it happened. But I don't think Lil Shorty meant to burn the house down. By no means. I attended the funeral with family members, and family members from all over the country came. She was not a well-liked woman. She was a loved woman by my family members and friends and everything. And I was always close to her family, and there was no way I wasn't going to attend it. You better know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away, know when to run. I didn't listen to that song at all. I take my little butt out to Vegas. Ain't never been to Las Vegas. I'm at the Mike Tyson fight. Oh, I'm going to see Iron Mike. Well, the fight waited too long to start. By the time the fight started, I had spent $100,000. I had lost $100,000 already. I'm like, man, they should have fought this when we got off the plane.
And I was a late first round pick. I don't know how much I'm gonna get. And man, I had a hell of an agent. Mark Bartelstein worked out probably one of the best deals in the history at that time for a 25th pick. I mean, I signed a 6-year, $6 million contract. My mother was on drugs. She was a young mother. She had me at 16 and had my brother at 14. I was getting charged with trafficking, which carried 5 years. Having illegal substance in a 5-mile radius of a school zone that carried 5 years, and eliciting illegal drugs across state line that carried another 5 years. So they were saying I was looking at 15 years in prison.
I don't believe that you and your friends are going to, as you say, kick it and smoke all this dope. It's a lot of marijuana. I was thinking, Cheech and Chong would have a hard time smoking that much. It will be sent to this court that you receive 1 year in the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections. You'll pay costs, $5,000 mandatory fine.
I get this attorney that my wife and my financial advisor, they tell me use these guys. I go meet with this dude, the first thing he tell me, you need to tell. I'm like, what you mean I need to tell? You need to tell the feds are coming in to talk to you. I'm like, the feds? I said, this ain't, I'm like, this ain't a Fed case. This gotta be, this only 28 pounds. This ain't a whole, to the average person, that's, oh my God, 28 pounds of weed. But I studied, 28 pounds of weed is not really enough to be a Fed situation.
I'm not Denzel or anybody else, but damn it, I think I can put my record against anybody. And I'm not talking about just, ugly women. I'm talking about the most beautiful women in the world. And so it's like, I've been able to do that again because of one, me being the person that I am, my personality, but two, the fact that the NBA has afforded me that. My mom passed away last year, so it's like now I'm recollecting that, and it's, man. I did buy her the house, which, made her happy, and man, that's all I ever wanted to do as a son, was to reward the people that made it possible for me. So, I'm sorry. That investment cost me everything. It cost me my career, money, my kids. It cost me everything. To be honest, seriously, me getting married and marrying this woman destroyed my life. The first agent, Sid Blanks, had me so messed up out the gate that it was so hard catching up. He ended up going to prison because he got charged with under the RICO statute, commingling of funds. Basically, like if I called him, hey man, I need $5,000, he'll go into another client's account and pull out the $5,000.
I was with the Los Angeles Sparks. Well, I played with the Los Angeles Sparks. We won back-to-back championships in 2001 and 2002. That was one of the greatest times of my life. Well, while I was playing with the Los Angeles Sparks, I was accused of sexual assault on one of my former teammates. So with that being said, I was kicked off the team. I was also blackballed to where I couldn't get a job in Europe as well. It really devastated me. And knowing that I played with the Los Angeles Sparks and the same situation happened to Kobe Bryant, which happened to be on the men's team, the Los Angeles Lakers. And it was just like they showed him all of the love, they gave him all of the support. But here it is, you have me, Latasha Byers, one of your dirty work players, the grit and grind players, the heart and soul of the team. I couldn't get the same support. Yes, I have had a gambling habit, a very bad habit, I would say. I mean, they knew me by heart in Las Vegas. All the rooms was comped.
I took my first check from Long John Silver's. That's where I was working at. I was working at Long John's, and I got a check for $278. I came home, my mom cashed it, and this is in '88. I gave her $250, and she bought me a 1/4 ounce of powder. She took a Miracle Whip jar and showed me how to rock it up in the mic. It was like, cut it up, this is 20s, this is 10s, depending on what time of the night is, this is a 15 in the daytime, but after midnight, this 15 is a 20. And from that moment, put me in a car, drove me around the corner. I remember my mom had a '79 Fleetwood, and I looked at the tape deck getting out the car. It was 3:14 in the morning. She dropped me off on the corner. I was like, see you when you get home. I don't have a relationship with my dad now. He started embezzling too much money from me, and once I found out, he was too embarrassed to face me. So, to me, like, I bought you from the depths of hell. I mean, none of my parents, they never graduated from school. None of her brothers or sisters graduated. My dad's side, none of them graduated. So the 10 people that I'm looking up to are all in the streets, bank robbers, dope dealers, and high school dropouts. So this is what the cycle of life is.
That night, I might have pitched the best baseball game in my life. You know what I'm saying? I might have pitched. I think I threw a shutout that night, man. Damn, I think every time I was real high, I was throwing shutouts, man, you know. 2 weeks of me signing a professional contract. I was fighting in the minor leagues. A white boy want to run around using the word nigga. And I'm from Mississippi. It's forbidden for me to even hear. So I whooped his ass. So I got a reputation in the minor league. He'll fight. I would go to the clubhouse by myself. And I was smoking it in the bathroom, and the trainer came in. The trainer from the Oakland A's came in. He knew what I was doing. And I even seen him years later and told him about it, you know. But I was sitting on the toilet smoking crack. So I said, I'll be back. He said, where you going? I said, I'll be back. So I went to the elevator and went down through the lobby madder than hell, upset, crying, walking up to 4th Street to where I could buy some dope. And one of my teammates tried to follow me. And I told him, no, you can't go where I'm going. You white, they'll kill you. You can't go where I'm going. So I had a white teammate try to stop me from going to go get some dope.
The number one thing on my list was to buy my mom a house. It's something that I decided to buy her a house and a truck. I decided to do when I was 4 years old. And it felt really good to finally cash in on that and to get her a house. My first big check was for $3.6 million. I told my wife and I told all my friends that I was going to retire. And every single one of them told me I was crazy. So I started to kind of rethink how I want to do this. And I decided that, okay, maybe I'll play one more year just so my friends will be happy. And so when I got to New Orleans, the media started to depict me as being aloof, and I got the name of Ricky Weirdo, and that I was, you know, arrogant and to myself. I had just broken up with a girlfriend, and things weren't going well. I was hurt, and one of my friends came over and he said, "Here, try this," and I just said, "Whatever," and I smoked, and for the first time in months, you know, I wasn't worried, and I could relax and enjoy myself. And after that, I was hooked.
Second chance is about moving forward, not backwards. So if you think you're going to come into the sanctuary and BS me and pull the wool over my eyes, it's not going to happen. I've seen it all, done it all, and heard it all. So when you're here to get help. If not, you can hang your jersey up and you can bounce. For the players that decide to stay, we got a support system in place that's going to help them take the next step in life and give them that second chance.